Hello again, my name is Mike Vorel from Pokes Authority. This is the Pokes Authority Vidcast for week one. Obviously, we just got done with Craig Bull's first weekly press conference. This video is brought to you by Wyoming Central Federal Credit Union. Going to just kind of break down a couple of big things that we saw from Coach Bull's press conference and the first depth chart which came out today. As far as the depth chart goes, a couple mild surprises. For one thing, the right guard spot, you've got Jake Jones there, a guy who's a two-year starter, has 24 career starts. He is listed as even with Sam Hardy, a guy who switched from defensive tackle last year and is now playing right guard. Coach Bull said that's not because Jake Jones has played poorly necessarily, but Sam Hardy he called an excellent player and has really developed in fall camp. So it looks like both of those guys might play this week. You look at another depth chart, a little note. At the X wide receiver position, you've got Dominic Ruffran and Tanner Gentry. They're at even ground there, and that's maybe a little surprising when you think about all that Dominic Ruffran has accomplished at Wyoming. But wide receivers coach Kenny Burns said that Tanner Gentry has just been great in fall camp. Both those guys are going to play a ton, and it's really reassuring to know that they have that many weapons on that side of the ball. Now let's go quickly to an interview I did with junior defensive end Eddie Yarborough. All right, I'm with Eddie Yarborough, junior defensive end. Eddie, first off, it's game week. You know, you guys have been waiting for this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
How excited are you just to be able to tackle someone and not tag off of a quarterback?
You know, I'm really excited about it. The butterflies are starting to sneak in there a little bit, but, you know, definitely excited for the opportunity.
You know, you look at Montana, and they've obviously got a quarterback in Jordan Johnson. What have you seen from him, and what can he do? How big of a threat is he?
You know, what I've seen from that quarterback is he's a great athlete, has a great arm. Basically, he has everything you can ask in a quarterback: experience. He's accurate. He makes great decisions with the ball, and if he needs to use his legs, he can. So, you know, overall, he's just a great quarterback, and I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to go against a guy like that.
When you have a guy like that who seems to be a pretty mobile quarterback, I mean, is the big thing keeping him in the pocket and forcing him to contain him?
You know, definitely, you want to try to keep him in the pocket, but at the same time, you're not going to be able to, since he touches the ball every play, you're not going to really be able to shut a guy like that. You can just try to limit what he does in the game. So we're going to try to corral him a little bit, but again, he's a great athlete, so we're going to have to bring our lunch pails with us.
You know, on Saturday, it's a whole new era, and like, you know, everyone has said with Coach Bull, it's going to be a packed house, maybe the biggest home crowd you've played in front of. I mean, how just excited are you when it's game week to think about what that atmosphere is going to be like?
Oh, man, you know, it's second to none, and in life, you can't really, like, match something to first game, you're going out there, the stadium is just rocking, there's no better feeling.
All right, and one last thing I'd like to talk about before we go. Obviously, a big thing to look at this weekend is going to be the line play. Both teams, Montana and Wyoming, have inexperienced offensive lines. How will they hold up and protect their quarterbacks? You look at Wyoming's defensive line, led by Eddie Yarborough and Sonny Politasi on the outside, Patrick Mertens in the middle. Will they be able to really take over the line of scrimmage and pressure Jordan Johnson, a great quarterback from Montana? Now, on the other side, you know, you've got a Wyoming offensive line with some experience, but they're working into an entirely new system. How will they play? How will they be able to protect Colby Kirkgard, a guy who certainly is not as mobile as Brett Smith was last year? The line play could make the difference this week between a win and a loss for Wyoming in their first game. Well, that's all for the Pokes Authority Vidcast. Until next time, my name is Mike Vorel. Take care.